In Chapter 2, I learned that neurotransmitters are chemical messengers that are released when an action potential reaches an action terminal. When I was 11, I had my tonsils removed and I was in a lot of pain. I was prescribed Vicodin to help control my symptoms. This reading helped me to realize that the Vicodin acted as an antagonist to decrease the neurotransmitter action to decrease the pain. Knowing this will help me understand how different drugs work to help the patients. I learned that the human brain is neuroplastic, meaning it changes and adapts to the changing world. For one example, children in today's world are much more technologically advanced than when I was young. My cousin, who was 10 years younger than me, was able to pick up a tablet at 2 years old and play games, whereas when I was 2, I was only playing with blocks. I learned that the initial reward center is the hypothalamus. It sends a signal to the pituitary gland to release dopamine. So when I eat a candy bar, dopamine is released, and that is why I get so much joy from it. The reading discussed how too much dopamine, though, can cause schizophrenia, yet too little can contribute to tremors found in people with Parkinson's disease. I have a great aunt with Parkinson's, and she is prescribed dopamine in pill form to help relieve her tremors. The cerebellum enables nonverbal learning and memory skills. It also helps us judge time, control our emotions, and discriminate sounds and textures. I was surprised to find out that something the size of a baseball could do so much. I am thinking there are times when my cerebellum needs help. I found it quite interesting that severed brain and spinal cord neurons do not regenerate, but reorganization may occur in young children after they have had serious damage. So this gives kids hope after suffering traumatic head injuries that some functions may eventually be restored. I was surprised to find out that identical twins tend to be more behaviorally similar to each other than fraternal twins. Fraternal twins are basically siblings but with the same birthday. My one cousin has a set of twins that are fraternal, but they totally opposite of each other. I was always under the impression that all twins, identical or fraternal, had the same qualities. This reading helped me to understand different aspects of the brain and how different chemicals in the brain help it to control other body parts. It is strange to me how basically the left side controls the right side and vice versa. That must be why people that use their right side more write with their left hand, and people who use their left brain dominant use their right hands to write. Although the amount of the brain that is used to control body parts is not based on the size of the body part, but how sensitive the area is. For example, more of the cortex is used to control the fingers as opposed to the arm. This reading really made me think of how miraculous our body is, and how it is truly an amazing machine. If one part malfunctions, it can have an effect on all other areas. The information that I learned from this reading will help me to understand different neurological diseases, hormonal deficiencies, and diseases.